Hi Libra, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your another love message reading. As you can see, I already shuffled and pulled out the card and put it on the table because I really did not wanna take too much time because I only take jumpers from the deck, so it takes a lot of time for me to get the cards. And so I okay and because I also wanted to this man just focus on delivering the message, make it very concise. So this is your energy and this is the person you are dealing with, and it can be anybody. That's the energy wise you are entangled with at this moment of your life. And this is a free flowing intuitive reading. Take it as it resonates. If you need to, flip the roles, flip the characters if that's how it resonates. And let's see what we have. We do have your current situation is page of fire in divorce and transformation. So currently, I feel like something in past, something in past is really you, especially in relationship, in relation to this connection or this person. You saw them when you first saw them or first started to know them. You really like they fired up your imagination. You really got intrigued by their presence, by their personality, by how they talk, how they walk. There is a certain sense of charisma, certain sense of allure and attractiveness that really sparked your imagination, sparked your just be, like a lot of this fiery sensation that you got, you know but over the period of time, as things goes on, like went into the relationship or this connection, time passes by. There is something that you are those things that you got attracted by, those are on a like how it's like on a visceral feeling, like how you saw them. It's like almost like admiring them from far, that kind of inspirational, that kind of like on the surface you did not know them that well, but with the time right now you're really trying to understand, them. There is a lot of and the more you try to understand them, more you feel like there is something is changing within you, because they are very layered being, and you are trying to understand their motives, their intention, not only in a bad way, like what they do, how they do, why they do things the way they do things. Those kind of nuance of their action is actually making you very involved in the whole situation. You are really trying to understand them, and and more you try to understand them, it also brings out a certain understanding about yourself. It's like, as they say, you only understand others as much you understand yourself. This really kind of I feel like that line really apply here. It's like that you are trying to understand them, because there is lot of things that you feel like you only saw them from a distance, but the more you guys are getting closer, more you guys more you two are getting to know each other, there is a lot of things that it kind of still puzzles you, surprise you, and you feel intrigued by it. Like, what is that? What is the source of that kind of thought? What is the source of that kind of emotion? It caught up your imagination, it caught up your analysis, it caught up your mind, and trying to unravel that kind of thing. So so what I'm getting that you don't, like there is a lot of things that you do not understand about this person as of now, but you are not, that's not a negative thing for you. It's actually kind of pushing you to push your boundary when it comes to understanding other person, and not really judging them on the basis, oh, I don't understand, that means they are this, not like that kind of judgmental kind of mentality. You are not having that. You are really, through this process, you are trying to understand them, and at the same time that motivates you to understand yourself better. Where they are four of fire in reverse. Right now I feel like they are not that enthusiastic. Right now they are feeling that where they are in their life and in this situation, they don't feel that enthusiastic um, about this connection. They used to feel a lot of, like almost like this is something that they really want to embark on. This is something that gives them a sense of wholeness, a sense of stability. Not only stability, not that kind of material stability, but soul stability. It feels like they used to feel like that their soul is lit up because of this connection. But something, they are not, they're um maybe they're a little bit getting more realistic about this connection. I don't know, we are going to get more about this, like why they're feeling like that. But right now they're feeling that they're not that enthusiastic, they are not that like hopeful about this. Not hopeful, like, yeah, hopeful, but there is a better word that I can use here actually. It's not more than hope, is that the inspirational. You both got something, like, but you are really trying to understand them, and they are, maybe there is something in them that's kind of bringing them down, and they are kind of losing hope here. Enthusiasm, losing hope, and little bit of inspiration that they got once, that spark, they are losing that spark. That doesn't mean that they are losing the connection, they are losing the love. There is something that keeping them down, that making them doubt the possibility of this connection. They're saying, no, it is too good to be true, it's not possible. I cannot sing this song because this song is too ambitious, or something like that. Something is keeping them down, something is, they'll feel less motivated or driven at this moment. Okay, your external energy, Libra, is nightingale and dolphin. Mm-hmm. Your external energy, you are I feel like you are trying to motivate them. You are trying to be all this nice thing, all this positive thing that you can be. You know, you are not like, it's coming from a very sense of like, you really want, there is a certain sense of depression I'm getting. Maybe you can also sense that they are going into some kind of a little bit of dark energy, and they are kind of sinking in that, and you can feel that. And you are trying to tell them, like, you are trying to motivate them, you are trying to like really uplift them. And at the same time, dolphin universe, you are not being like, like, once the playfulness that you guys had between you two, and the playfulness and the lightness of being, that is little down, that is not there anymore. But and you are not coming across like, oh, let's do that. You are not trying to be, unnecessarily enthusiastic. Like, let's say they are like a little gloomy, and you're like, okay, let's go for bungee jumping, let's do that, and let's have a, like, I don't know, like candlelight dinner with champagne and all that thing. You are not trying to fabricate the thing with the, unnecessary playfulness. You are trying to be very supportive with your words, with the way you are communicating, the words that coming out of your mouth. It's very pleasing, at the same time not pushing, but very uplifting. You are trying to uplift them, but you are not trying to create a facade of happiness or create a facade of playfulness just to give that impression, no, everything is fine. You are not doing that. You are really capturing their, where they're feeling that down, where they're feeling this little low, and you are trying to push them forward, trying to push them up, and how they're feeling. Like, look at this, that something got into them. That's what I was getting with the four of fire in reverse. And the elk is like a father figure, it's like a king of pentacles kind of energy. They are there, and they, again, this, look at this elephant in reverse, their fire has gone down. and they are trying to be, maybe they realize that they are the, maybe they are thinking that, oh, I'm too dreamy, I'm always like this, and like now this relation is getting real, I need to be real, I need to take responsibility. How they are trying to think about all these realistic thing, that how we are going to live together. Maybe they don't have much of finance backup, or much of I feel like they are the kind of person that are very, very free mind, very free mind. They don't think about all this day to day, like a stability thing. But that's what intrigued you in the beginning. You just saw them and it just lit up your inspiration. It's like, who is that person? That kind of inspiration I'm getting with the page of fire. And then now things are getting real between you two, and they are like, okay, so I need to be more grounded, I need to be more stable in realistic way, how much I'm earning, how much I'm bringing to the table. And they are, because they are focusing so much on their material stability right now, that their fire is getting down, and this is not their by default way of being, and it's actually making them kind of depressed about the way they see life. Their life, the way they see life is very vibrant. They like, almost like everything is possible for them. But now they are grounding themselves in such a rigid way because they don't know how to do it. So they try to provide for, they are trying to be a provider, they're trying to be like getting like somebody, trying to be somebody who has everything under the control. But that's not the way to get stability. You can be sporadic, you can be wild, you can be radical, but like those kind of stereotype stability, they kind of fail into that kind of stereotype stability, and trying to bring the, like trying to be the father figure of the family, like has everything under control, gonna provide for everybody, like have that financial backup and all these things, and all this kind of things is actually taking their fire away from them. And you are trying to tell them, you are trying to uplift them with this, or your words, you are nightingale, lot of sweet words you are saying, lot of, you are not trying to push them down, you are really trying to pull them up from this. Emotionally, you feel nine of swords. Emotionally, I feel like that Libra, I feel like that you are a kind of person who wants, this kind of material stability. It's not that completely invalid for you, and they sense that. But at the same time, you don't want them, their fire to go off. You want them to be this unique, kind of inspirational, who just want to live their life and not get bottled down by all these rules and regulation, how to live, how to survive. You don't want them to get caught up with the survival thing, and forget about their dreams. They are the kind of person who are really live for the moment, really have dreams. They are the dreamer, and you don't want to curb their dreams. But at the same time, I think deep down you don't talk about this much, that how much material stability means to you. But because they are so attached to you, you guys are quite close, so they energetically get that. So that's why they are trying to be somebody that who can give you that kind of material stability and security and safety feelings. But you are really, you are not telling them. But emotionally you kind of blame yourself. You feel like, oh my god, because of me that they are losing their fire. But like, why I want, like there is some kind of conflict within you. But it's like, you don't blame yourself, like let them figure out their own journey. But you are like, you know what I'm trying to say. You are like, I I want them to be this kind of fiery, inspirational dreamer, but at the same time, I want this material stability and all this day to day survival. I cannot just brush all this thing off. There is a certain sense of, survival. Root chakra is very strong in you, and you are like, and you can see that this person is suffering, this person is getting down, kind of their fire is dimming down. And that kind of that makes you very sad, that they are trying to satisfy your other needs, but at the same time they are losing their own charm, own fire, and that really makes you sad. they emotionally, like emotionally, look at this, they are fire, like they, maybe you are dealing with some kind of strong fire element, they just want to go, they just want to look for what is the next goal, what is the big dream that you guys can have together, you can build together. What is that? That's your purpose and their purpose can meet together, you guys can do something extraordinary, something very that speaks to your soul, that speak to your spirit. They emotionally, they just want to do that, they just want to bring their passion and your passion and merge and build something from that. That's what they want to do, because they look at this, the seven of pentacles, sorry, eight of pentacles and the hierophant, both of them are very much earthy element, Taurian card, like very Taurus Capricorn card. They don't feel, they don't, for them stability, they don't think about, okay, how I'm gonna get a house, how I'm gonna get a car, how I'm gonna get this, that kind of material stability really doesn't, is not their mojo. Their mojo, they gets their inspiration from, like, okay, I wanna, this is my dream, what's your dream, let's get our dream together, let's do things. They live on a spiritual vibe, they live on a spiritual thrive, and they don't want to do that, they're emotionally, they don't feel that material stability is something that they thrive on, but there is something that on the practical level, that's what they want to do. So there is this is bit of conflict, and you can see, you can sense that this person is like this free radicals that inspired you in the beginning to begin with, and now they are like getting into this kind of day-to-day conundrum, and this kind of bringing them down. So you also feel that kind of guilty, kind of sadness is coming from your thing. But the thing is, I feel like you are hopeful. You are really hopeful because you are trying to understand them. You're really, really trying to understand them. And you are feeling like, no, if you keep persisting in your emotional realm and keep investing in your emotion to understand them, like how they maneuver, and you can then find a stability within that maneuverability. And you feel like there is a luck. You feel like this is not going to be like this. It's not going to be like this. The things not going to be remaining the way they are right now. You emotionally, you feel that there is going to be changing, some kind of radical change going to happen. You feel that, look at this wheel of fortune and the transformation, both of them talking about a radical change, and you feel like that radical change gonna happen, something gonna switch in this connection, and that's gonna bring everything together, and you feel that optimism, you feel, so there is a, it's like a emotional waves right now you are in, because one day you feel this nine of swords, but at the same time you are not losing hope, you are hopeful. But they are like heartbroken, they are like not heartbroken, but their heart is aching, and their thoughts are all like, they're like, okay, how I'm gonna be with my Libra, because I know that material stability is big deal for Libra. At the same time, Libra is not just, like bring me, if they have food on the table at the end of the day and some kind of comfort at home, that's not going to satisfy Libra as well. They Libra needs inspiration, Libra needs dream, but at the same time they needs all this basic thing. But I am not grounded in that way. I'm very grounded, I'm very dreamy, I'm a dreamer, I'm a passionate dreamer, I'm a visionary, but I don't have all my real ducks on the row. So that makes them feel, and they know that you are also conflicted about it, and it caught them in mind, their mind is all caught up, and they feel this kind of sense of, they feel like they are gonna disappoint you, they are gonna maybe let you down, they don't want to let you down, and they feel like, what if they let you down, what if they cannot provide what you need, what if they cannot come, like be that person that you truly want them to be, or maybe need them to be, more than want, you need them to be. What if they cannot come, satisfy those needs, those kind of thoughts really makes them very heartbroken, they feel heavy, that's why they feel like, that's why Four for a fire. They wanna, like they feel like you are their perfect partner. They feel like, they used to feel like that they wanna build everything with you for a fire, like having this dream together and all that. But more and more you guys are getting close, they feel like maybe they won't be able to satisfy all your needs that you need, and that makes them very sad, and that brings them a lot of depression, and they feel like, okay, maybe this union is like, maybe in on real terms, on a when it comes to reality, this nitty-gritty of existence is not maybe the possibility. Then Ace of Swords in reverse, and your emotion is go back and forth. Your emotion is like, sometimes you feel like you are completely clouded. Your emotion is like you are not seeing the whole truth of this situation, because you are, they kind of almost like a walk on the different kind of plane. Their understanding of the world doesn't really, it's not like a very traditional way of thinking. They're very unique thinker. Hold on, let me see one thing. Yeah, they're very unique thinker. And you feel like how sometimes it just like a lot of these kind of goes over your head. Sometimes you feel like you are not completely grasping the where they're coming from, and what's gonna happen to this connection. That you both love each other. There is no lack of love here. It's just the like the like how realistically, how these two person who are so different from each other can match up together and build something in, like, from there. So there is a lot of, sometimes you don't see the truth, but you are hopeful. Your emotion tells you something, that your gut, something that you're deep down in your emotion, that this not gonna be the thing. You are not gonna be stuck in your Nine of Swords kind of mode for a while. That something radical change is gonna happen, but it's like, no, you don't see the whole picture from where you are standing right now. There is a little bit of muddiness. There is a little bit of vision block here at your end. And then the Star and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like, they really feel like that, you both are, oh my god, it's really like how you guys are really thinking about each other. You guys are not like, oh, they are bad, they are this. You guys are not pointing fingers at each other. You are really trying to understand each other, and they are feeling like, this is not, mentally, emotionally, they are kind of accepting. They are feeling like they cannot bring the equality. They cannot bring that flourishment, the nourishment in this connection. They feel like that they it's not, star is not aligned. Star is not aligned when it comes to you and them. They feel love, but they feel like star is not aligned, and they feel like their main thing is not that they don't want to let you down. They don't want to make you feel like that your needs are not met. They don't want to make you feel that you have to compromise something. They want to give you everything. Look at this Two of Wands. They want to merge their dream with your dream, and their passion with your passion, and go from there. But they know that there is something. Maybe you have a lot of earth element on your chart, but something, that material stability, that practicality is so important to you. So important to you, even though you are drawn to this dream thinking, drawn to be outside of the box, but at the same time, practicality, reality, feasibility is very important to you. And they feel like that, they really feel like that they are not gonna be equally not invested, like they won't be able to provide equally as you need it. And it's the star is not aligned. There is something there. That's why they are so depressed. They are like, kind of, they feel like, okay, this is a connection that we came across, and but it's not gonna be something that really want this to be. But look at the outcome. This is like a feasible one of the outcome. The outcome is all about how you take action, free will. But this is one of the way this outcome can go. One of the way, it's like whatever gonna happen between you two, it's gonna bring a lot of happiness. It may feel like, not your current thing justice, which is you are showing up. It may not feel like your way, the way you viewed this relationship, or in relationship in general, the way you viewed the way you can be with another person is not gonna be the same. But whatever it is gonna be, it's gonna bring a lot of happiness. It's gonna make you free. It's gonna almost like a transformation. Seriously, it's gonna make you feel completely different, the way you never felt like this. But it will be not familiar. This is not something that you can fathom, but you are changing. That's why you know that something gonna radically gonna change. You know that you have to let go of certain preconceived expectation from a relationship. Maybe you need to like not all the time let go of certain part of material stability, certain part of practicality. Those things you may need to go, and while they are honing it, so they are both of you are trying to get a different kind of quality, bring different kind of quality into each of you, because you guys are so different. But whatever gonna happen, it's gonna not gonna the way you usually predict the way relationship will go with you, but it's not gonna feel like typical you, typical justice, typical you, but it's gonna bring a lot of happiness. It's gonna really gonna feel like lot of filled with dream, positivity, optimism, lot of niceness, lot of compassion, love, like this kind of tenderness. It's gonna filled with that, but it's not gonna be not typical you. That's your one of the possible outcome. And there, look at this strength, Leo. Again, the sun, Leo. Maybe you are dealing, there is a lot of Leo energy I'm getting. They are not very sure about their, like the outcome, that whatever, however you guys gonna, whatever happen in your future, it's gonna be something that they know they don't completely trust. They don't completely trust, but they know that they are gonna be emotionally available, mother of cups, emotionally completely. They are gonna be very vocal. This person is very, I don't know whether you have experienced that part of them yet or not, but they are gonna be very expressive of their emotion. They are not gonna hold anything, even though they are gonna even share that they don't completely trust this new way of being. They don't completely trust that you guys are finally together in a very real form, but it doesn't feel like that quote unquote reality. It feels like you guys are creating your own reality. They are gonna tell all these things. They are gonna show their emotion, like they're gonna wear their heart and soul on their sleeves with the strength and the mother of cups in reverse. They're gonna wear their heart and soul on the on the sleeves. It's gonna be really, you guys gonna be really happy together. There is a lot of love, lot of compassion, understanding. It's like I'm feeling like I'm getting this like a cuddling. I know, like you guys gonna hold each other in comfort. It's not gonna be a familiar path that you are gonna go through. You are gonna feel like, okay, this is not me. This is not me. I don't know what I am, but okay, I'm enjoying it. This is who I am right now. Is that gonna feel? And they are gonna feel like, I don't know what is going on. Can I trust this path? Is it real the way we are? Can we survive? Can we sustain this relationship for a longer period? They have a lot of that kind of doubts, but at the same time, you both are like, I'm gonna give you, I don't know how the path gonna be, but at this moment, however it is, I'm gonna show all my love. I'm gonna give you everything I got, and I adore you. I just wanna, like that kind of like kindred, that kind of bonding that I'm feeling. And however it is, we are gonna be here. We are gonna face this together. That kind of togetherness, even though there is a lot of differences between you and this person. All right, Libra, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.